Hey guys, Ep25 here with episode number 24 of our Brentford career on Football Manager 2020. Now, today is the final two games of the season. So, off camera, you saw us in our disappointing 2-1 defeat to Napoli, in which we were knocked out on away goals. Since then, that's kind of put some confidence in the squad. It's kind of boosted them, basically, and we've had three back-to-back-to-back victories. The first of which was a 1-0 victory against Brighton. Ollie Watkins getting the goal in the 90th minute, securing it for us, sending those away fans back to Brentford with big smiles on their face, basically. We then played Sheffield United, travelling all the way to Sheffield, and we got a 3-2 victory. Actually went 2-0 up in this one. Watkins with another goal. 20 minutes later, Pellegrini got another one. Half time we were 2-0 up. 5 minutes after, McBurney scored a nice little counter-attacking goal. 75th minute, Varea, who had brought on for John Joe Kenny because he was on a yellow, got an own goal. 2-2. They brought it back. Pellegrini, 86th minute, tucks one home. Thank the Lord. All 3 points. 802 away fans. They're loving life. Then we return home to the community stadium and we played Burnley. We beat them 3-1. Went 3-0 up. Watkins in the 8th and the 76th. And then Woodburn in the 85th. They got one in the 93rd. Bit annoying that we couldn't keep the clean sheet, but unfortunately, that is how the cookie crumbled on that certain game. Right, so looking at the lineup for Arsenal, 4-2-3-1. Leno in goal, Tierney, Chambers, Berda, and Bellerin as a back four. Maitland-Niles and Torreira as the two DMs. An attacking midfield three of Saka, Pizzi, and Siankov. And up top, they've got Patrick Schick. So as I said, Pizzi's playing a bit higher up than Jensen, but they've got a similar amount of assists. So, but Saka counter-attacking, John Joe Kenny, not quick enough. Schick's in the middle, Schick scores. Pieri's done poor there. Pieri should be in front of his man. Instead, he's behind him. It's really, really silly defending. They are just holding on to the ball, they're having shots. We're struggling really to get it up into their half, but Pellegrini here could create a chance. That's to John Joe Kenny. Lost the ball. He's out of position. He's tracked back better there. But still, he's let Saka just run past him. Again, John Joe Kenny. What has John Joe Kenny done there? Really? Like, realistically. He's tracked back well. And he's got to where he needs to be. And then he's just let him run past. He thought, yeah, Jensen's dealing with him. I don't have to. Piss poor. Corner, whipped across, Smalling heads it away. Side, Pellegrini. Got men making runs ahead of him. Side, look at the space for Edwards in the middle. Side, come on. Tierney, Maitland-Niles, Nelson. Pizzi, Torreira, good pass nib for Arsenal. Cross to Bellerin. He's going to strike and score. It's piss poor. Both the wing backs. Rico Henry should be doing better there. There we go. Full time. Now we can go and play Southampton. Hopefully. Sorry, what? Right, I'm looking for a new assistant manager over the... Because this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's too positive. Sometimes he is just too positive. I think we can probably get someone with better stats than that as well. This is his last season. This is going to be his last game. Southampton at home. 12th place versus 6th place. We should be winning this. End the season on a positive. Right, we're back for the Southampton game. If we can bounce straight back with a victory, that would be incredible. It's the final game of the season. So, it's the final game of the season. We're at home. Let's just give the fans something to be excited about for the beginning of next season. Okay. So, Watkins, if he scores today, and Jimenez doesn't, he's top goal scorer. Pellegrini, if he gets a hat-trick, he'll be top goal scorer. So we want a Watkins goal today to make him the outright top goal scorer of the league. Nothing though, like, we're having shots, but it's not showing us any highlights. Here we go. Prevost to Smalling. We're going to work our way up from the back. Ball over the top side, can't win it. Straight to Kenny though. Edwards. Still on it. Forces him out wide. Rico's making the overlapping run. Whips it side. Tucks it home. 13th goal of the season for Side. That's actually a very good return as well for Side, actually. I think that's his 10th goal in the league. 9th or 10th in the league. 13th overall. Good assist from Rico. 10 minutes remaining. Foster to Buffal. against Rico. Wins it back nicely. Janssen to Milner. Just playing it between themselves. Poor pass from Janssen. Don't know what he was thinking there. Dak. Strikes it just wide of the post. Really silly from Janssen there. Yeah, it is. Okay. He was top goal scorer of the league anyway. No teams above us had higher scorers than us, which is really, really cool. We received 29.97 million. Qualified for the Europa League. We did well in the Europa League this season, got to the quarters, could have pushed for the semis. But we will end the episode by looking at the end of season awards. Right, boys, end of season awards. So, Janssen won the come on. That is bullshit. Janssen, 14 assists, 1 goal. Ollie Watkins, right? 21 goals, 3 assists. Come on. From the wing. Silly. I personally would have given that to Ollie. Goal of the season was Shankland versus Arsenal. It was right in the top bins. Signing of the season was Chris Smalling, 8.6 million. I probably agree with that. Pieri probably in second. Actually, maybe John Joe Kenny first. Young player of the season was Pellegrini. He's only 21 still. Stats. Top goal scorer was Ollie Watkins with 27 goals. Highest average rating was Janssen with 7.3. Most assists was Side with 17. Best pass completion was Prévost with 92%. Most player of the match awards, Ollie with 7. Most yellow cards was Smalling with 11. And most red cards was Ollie and Chris Smalling with 1 each. Brentford will justifiably look back on the season with a smile on their collective faces as they defined pre-season expectations of relegation and mounted a campaign in which they secured continental qualification for the next season. The Bees were on the competition's surprise packages, consistently defying expectations and owing largely to an impressive spell of form between November and May that saw them rise to 4th. We were able to celebrate a successful campaign. So, finished 6th in the Prem, lost in the 4th round to Liverpool in the FA Cup, lost in the quarterfinals of the Europa League to Napoli, and we lost in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup to Spurs. So knocked out by big teams in all the competitions. We can't be too disappointed by that. Match of the season was our 6-1 win against Sheffield United. Yep. Moments of it was our 7-3 loss to Everton. Yep. I'd agree on them, both of them. 100% attendance all season. Only used 24 players. Okay. Yeah, the youngster with a lot of potential that we signed last season. Or no, a couple of seasons ago actually. Loaned him out twice. Hasn't actually been that good. 4 goals, 10 assists in his time in the second league of France. He's just gone and got himself injured for 3 to 6 months with a hip injury. Oh man, I was actually thinking about putting him in to the onto the bench. If Chelsea win this, I think they can take our Europa League spot actually. So we want Valencia to win it, and they fucking did. Thank you. I was wondering why we didn't have the EC next to our name there. Thank Christ for that. Thank you, Valencia. I'm actually thanking that the team I support lost. Look at that. Top goal scorer, Pellegrini with 6. Top assister, Side with 7. Love it. Player of the year. Players player of the year. Kevin De Bruyne again. Players team of the year. Now this is going to fucking shock you. What the fuck? What the fuck? Martial, less goals than Pellegrini. Rashford, less goals than Watkins. Paul Pogba, Janssen got more assists. It's just so biased. And then look at this, ready? Players, young player. The big team bias is unreal. The big team bias is unreal. Max Aarons with 2 goals, 10 assists. And if we look at young player of the month, look at this. Pellegrini won it in August. Came 2nd in September. Didn't get ranked in October, then he won it in November. Then he came 3rd in December, 3rd in January, won it in February, wasn't ranked in March, and then he won it again in April. And you're telling me a man called Max Aarons, who wasn't even in any of these apart from the first 2 in August and September, beat the man Pietro Pellegrini, who won it 4 times this season. The big team bias is unreal. That's pissed me off, and we're going to end the episode because of it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll be back for the transfer special next episode. We're going to take a little break with the Football Manager whilst we go through that. But as I said, hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.